Welcome, everyone. We are celebrating 2021. In fact, I'm going to put everybody on screen and everybody can give a little shout out and excitement for this time of year that we get to be together.
Yay!
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 As Women Speakers Association, we just love highlighting our members and giving opportunities to spread positivity, inspiration, and growing ourselves. So Gail Watson, the founder of Women Speakers Association, please kick us off.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And what an exciting day. This is a favorite show of mine when we can all come together. And this has been a really remarkable year in so many different ways. But one of the biggest gifts is we are celebrating our 10th year in service, helping women from around the world share their voice. And that's a really special thing. And one thing when I was thinking last night about today, of what I'm really truly grateful for, and it is to be surrounded, having the opportunity to be surrounded by women like you in this community who are dedicated to doing and sharing your voice to make a difference in the lives of others, inspiring people. So I'm just so grateful to know you and get to be connected with you. And I want to thank you because it's you who takes us into the 11th year, which will be on January 11th next year, which will kick off our 2011 or our 11th year in service.
That's fabulous. You know, when we have this great community, there's so much that goes on here. And today is all about highlighting some of the wins that maybe you've gotten through the year then we can celebrate as community. And one of the people who keeps our community glued together is Tracy Eamon. So Tracy, I wanted you to go next.
Thanks so much, Laura and Gail and everyone. It's so good to see you here. I am an online presence strategist, and my big win this year is meeting so many new, incredible people and having a lot more podcast guests on Silver Lining Conversations and just bringing that to the world. So thank you and happy holidays, everyone.
Yeah, I'm so glad you said the meeting people, because Women Speakers Association has done so much with networking this year, really got our networking opportunities amplified. So that is certainly something empowering to take into the new year and do more of, and get that support and meet new people and new opportunities. So let's hear from some more people here. So Deborah, tell us what you're celebrating from 2021.
So I'm Deborah Valentina, and I'm an intuitive mindset coach, and I've had a fabulous 2021. And the gift that I want to share is I let go of my shoulds. And as a result, I have experienced more inner joy than I ever have. And I'm all about joy and empowering women to be joyful, but I upped the ante for myself this year. So I'm very grateful for that. And happy holidays to everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Happy holidays to you. And perfect joy for the season of joy. I love that, Deborah. More joy in your life. So next is Eve. Please share with us what has been the gift of 2021. What are you taking into 2022?
My name's Eve Dyer, and I'm a speaker and author. And the most precious gift is finding WSA, because although I have the book ready, learning how to engage and the range of skills and opportunities that WSA offers, and just even the discussions I've already learned from some of the people who've spoken, just some fantastic ideas for me. I am so grateful.
And I saw Gail's face change when you said that. I know it means so much to us in our community. We love having you a part of it. And we love when that unsolicited, gift comes through. So thanks, Eve. And Evie, our newlywed, how was your year?
So I am the new Evie Diaz. I'm a strategic growth speaker at bizniversity.com. And of course, my greatest gift from 2021 was marrying my beloved love of my life, my twin flame, Gabriel Diaz, which I'm very happy about. And my gift was really mastering 5-figure challenges. So I'm very grateful for that.
Nice. The heart and the business growth. How wonderful for you. Congratulations. Just such positive energy here. Gloria, take us to our next gift.
Thank you. I am Gloria Grace Rand, the insightful copywriter, and 2021 saw me publish my first book, which is really exciting. It's called Live, Love, Engage, How to Stop Doubting Yourself and Start Being Yourself, which is something that I had to learn how to do for myself. And now I'm excited about helping others do that as well. And I love, like Tracy said, I've had a podcast and I love talking to people. It's been awesome this year, including you, Laura. I can't wait to have your episode air.
Woo, yes, thank you. And yeah, when we can connect with people, when we get more opportunities, because the virtual world is more accepting of virtual connections, this is the time to really shine and make the most of that in 2022. And Kim, I'd love to hear from you. What were your gifts of this year that you're taking into 2022?
Thank you. Well, Kim Combs, and I'm an author, speaker, coach. And the biggest gift that I also had this year was connection. I know a few ladies have talked about that, but being connected with you, giving me the opportunity to become a published author, which will happen next year in Voices. That was something just tremendous for me. And connections amongst others in a prayer warrior group that I'm running. And just girlfriends, bringing my tribe to me. So connections, connections, connections.
Yes.
So thank you.
You're welcome. Keep those connections close because they'll help you in 2022. And we want you to stay close, Kim, and everyone who's watching. And speaking of voices, this is a little, teaser of the book that's coming out in February 2022. We are so grateful for that Kim mentioned. All right. And Dr. Natalie is also in the book, right? What is the gift? What are you celebrating from 2021? Got to come off mute if you're on mute.
So sorry. Yes, I'm Dr. Natalie Lillevoix, Dr. Nat to many, or Dr. Natalie. I'm an educational consultant, speaker, author, and educator at large, if you will. My company is a Hard Crown Incorporated. So my biggest gift this year was watching my daughter come home after being away during COVID and having to struggle with work and everything, and finding this young, mature entrepreneur who had created her own business after not being able to work during COVID. So it was just such a phenomenal thing. And what a gift to watch a child go out and then come back and be this young, mature adult person that you don't really know yet. So it's been great watching that and being able to connect in so many different ways with her. I did retire also in 2020, so that's a wonderful thing. I thought the gift would be freedom and time, but that has not happened. I'm actually more busy than I ever was, but it's all good things that I want to be doing, and she's right there with me, so it's been great. I'm also a TEDx curator, and I got to do 2 TEDx events last year. TEDx, to your point, Kim, TEDx Deer Park was actually themed Connect during 2020, and TEDx Deer Park Women just aired as What Now was the title. So yeah, I've had some wonderful things this year, and I'm also grateful for this group of women because some of them were in my TEDx. So I'm very excited about that part too.
Woohoo! Way to rock it on this TEDx stage. Fabulous. Congratulations. And
thank you.
What a joy to see young people flourish in front of you, right? That's an inspiration we can all take into. We're going to live vicariously with you with that. Thanks, Dr. Natalie. Okay, Susan, you're up next. Tell us about your gifts. And you may need to come off mute.
I'm a women's health and well-being author and speaker. And this year I launched a new book, The Magic of Walking, Your Guide to a Purposeful, Balanced Life. And I joined the Speakers Association, and my book is now in the bookstore. So I'm looking forward to that next year. And also next year, I'll be doing an audiobook.
Woohoo! Way to maximize your
Yeah.
book visibility. That's a great gift. We are so excited that you're in the bookstore, that you're inspiring other people to move their body, get out and walk. Duh. Okay. Keep walking, you'll keep working. I think that's a new quote. Okay. We're having a good time here. And Winifred, what has been 2021's gift to you?
Hello, everybody. It's nice to be with you here today. It's an honor to be here. And I'm Winifred Adams. I'm a medical intuitive and a master quantum healer and podcaster, radio show host for Making Life Brighter. So my whole world has been about healing pretty much my whole life. And I am a second time with this book author with the Women's Speakers Association, thanks to Tracy Eamon and the Silver Lining of Cancer. So this is another opportunity to really bring home the joy of sharing collaboration and being able to take that to different people, which has really been a gift. So this second opportunity is the gift actually upcoming, as well as a beautiful, I would say the gift for me this last year has been being able to come home and see my parents after a long stint with COVID. And, we all have been going through this whole thing. So this is really nice that I've gotten to spend time with them before my dad passed. And it's just been a transitional year. And that only gives strength and lends way to the next things that you appreciate in life. And that's what my years have been about, complete appreciation and stepping forward.
Oh, beautiful. I'm so sorry for your loss, but I love that you're in the place you're at of appreciation and gratitude and makes us, feel more connected because of that.
Well, thank you. Yes. Yeah. It's been a nice year, and being in the quantum healing field, he's not far from me. I always feel him. So that's not a loss, really. It's a transition, and that's what this is about.
Yes. Beautiful. Thank you for that wisdom. Tracy Pullman, you're up.
Hey, Tracy Pullman. I'm a professional image expert. And my gift and win was being able to take an in-person business and really rock it in a virtual space. So as a result, I've been able to meet tons of people all over the world and help people all over. So that has been such a blessing. I feel like I have friends, and I was going through a difficult time last week with my father-in-law being in the hospital. And it's just so nice to see all these connections reaching out to me with their help and encouragement through it. So
we're here for you. Fabulous. I'm loving that we can be here together virtually more powerfully. It's really something to really figure out how we can even make the most of even more next year too. So thank you, Tracy. And Lisa, you're up next.
Hello. Hi, I'm Lisa Hannigan. I am a virtual engagement and visual strategist. The name of my business is Glimmer Learning. And I want to share my gift for 2021 really was to be able to finally step into my business full time. So I was really excited to be able to do that. Pretty much this last quarter has been me being able to go full speed into my business full time and really be able to dedicate time at helping people be able to share their message and their beautiful stories and light with the world. So I've been very excited about that and able to connect even more so on a deeper level with my clients. So that has been the greatest gift for me this year. So I'm so happy to be here as well. Such beautiful shares so far.
Great, Lisa. And you're like, the gift is that you get to be a gift to others. And
Yeah.
I've heard that from many of you. So thank you, Lisa. And thank you for those of you who are you're all being a gift to others is what I'm hearing. So Melissa, how about you? What's the gift you've received? What are the gifts you're giving? Is Melissa still with us? Yes, she is. Unmute.
Unmute, Melissa.
There. Hi, everybody. This is so exciting. My gift is, I have many gifts. I want to share two. One was during the pandemic, I was able to embrace being on video and connect with my family who is all over the world using Zoom. And that was really, really powerful to connect with the younger generation, especially. The second gift is being a part of this group, even if I didn't utilize it as much as I should, which I will in 2022. I'm really grateful for being a part of Voices 20, the Voices 22 book coming up. I'm a life coach, by the way. And I was also gifted a 6 months contract to coach 4 women in a local organization.
Woohoo! Oh, growing on all ends, and we're certainly loving having you as a part of the book and part of the membership here. And I think you've taken well advantage of everything here, especially by being here today. So Rachel, you're up next. And all you need to do is unmute. All right, well, Rachel's figuring that. Guess who's next is Cheryl. Cheryl, tell us about what win you had this year.
Okay, I'm excited to be here today. And I am a coach, an author, and a speaker. And this year I took on a lot of classes and became certified copywriter in the health and email marketing. And because of my profile out there, I was asked to do a class for New York University's adult education on caregiving. And I had someone call me from California and said if I had it ready, they would buy it right now. So I'm working hard on that, the caregiving connection. And I've started a new group to try to help and support other caregivers who are trying to take care of their parents. And so if anybody knows somebody that's needing some help and encouragement, that's what I try to lend there. It's been a good year.
Yeah, thank you for that. I will definitely be joining your group. And I'm grateful for all of you're doing for the caregivers and the people they're caring for in the world as well. That's huge. So exciting to see where that goes in 2022. Donna, tell us about the gifts that you've gotten and you're celebrating in 2021.
Hi, everyone. It's so good to be with you this afternoon. I'm Donna Duffy, a fellow TEDx speaker and a Voices author, and have my book in the bookstore as well. I'm a global business connector with the Women Speakers Association for the state of Delaware. And my primary business, I'm a visibility and marketing strategist supporting midlife women entrepreneurs. So the gift that I saw being part of this amazing community and connecting online is just locally and on the internet, just to be able to be connected to an awesome tribe of amazing women who are using their entrepreneurship and they're using their voices just to be difference makers and movers and shakers who have so much more to bring to the world. I think during COVID, it kind of leveled the field and gave us all the opportunity to step into, especially this tremendous platform of visibility, but to get our voice out there and our message out there. So I'm very hopeful for 2022 for all the possibilities and opportunities that it holds for us all. So very, very honored to be here with you all today. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. And, you know, for those, we have a couple more people, but for those of you who are hearing the inspiration that Don is getting and that others have been getting from our community, you might want to visit joinwsa.com and learn more about how you can step into our tribe and do what Donna did, is build her tribe. And what I heard, Donna, was that, and I'm hearing this from a lot, is as you build your tribe, you build the difference you can make in the world. You get supported in that. And so that's what we're about. I know, Gail, that's all we want your message to be heard. We want you to make a bigger difference. And we want our world to, and we know that women are the change makers out there. So this is your place to get nurtured, to get the resources, as Eve said earlier, to really grow and be supported in that. So with that, Michelle, I'd love for you to share, what are you celebrating in 2021?
I'm celebrating both the blessings and the lessons. And somebody put it together for me last year, calling it the blessings. So as 2021 slowly comes to an end, I've kind of been looking backwards and looking forwards. And earlier this year, I wished for a community, and Women's Speakers Association has delivered, let me tell you. I wish to go into a book collaboration. Women's Speakers Association had it. So I'm in Voices 5. For 5 years, I wanted to do a TEDx talk, and Dr. Natalie got me into hers. So I got the wonderful experience of doing TED Woman on Saturday. And then I've had 8 guest spots on podcasts and 3 radio spots and 1 television guest spot. So my speaking is just blown wide open. I started podcasting because I needed a virtual speaking podium, and then realized I needed a community, and Women's Speakers Association seriously has delivered everything I could have dreamed of on that front.
Woohoo!
So it totally feeds into my being an intergenerational collaborator, but also being passionate and leaning into my value of transferring wisdom as well. So this has just been a powerful year. And I have to thank WSA as well. I'm just shameless here because I have so much to be grateful for. I'm leaning into next year and pivoting into Living Legends work, and decided, you know what, gonna own it, show it, and show up and do it. So I'm on the hunt for Living Legends. And I have one request, ladies. I'm going to put it in the chat. I have to get a 1 sheet together, and I can't get my Canva to work. My brain is fixed. So I'm looking for someone to help with a 1 sheet. If you have someone who's been brilliant for you, but I'll pop that in the chat. So really happy holidays. And I'm so inspired by the women here. I have listened, heard, and now I'm thriving. Thank you.
It's great to be in action. What I've noticed, Michelle, over the year is you've been in action, and you're reaping the rewards of that, and we get to celebrate with you. So congratulations. We have 2 more people to go that I know of. And if there's anybody else, it'll be Rachel. If you're ready, come on and share with us. And then it will be Zan.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Rachel White, and I'm gonna announce myself as a motivational speaker, a life coach, and a trainer, and a published author. However, this year I've been learning a lot, connecting a lot, and networking a lot. And I'm more of an introverted person, but I'm making myself learn to get out there, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to be successful as a business person. However, September the 30th of this year, my older sister was hit by a train and killed. September the 30th of this year, and it knocked me completely off my feet. And I have to tell you, God brought me, I had to go to him. He was the only one who could help me. And because this was so devastating for me, it's the first sibling I ever lost, and we were really close. And in the process, which is still going on, everything I've been trying to do, I was really trying to do it within my own strength. But now I have to tell you, ladies, look out, because the Spirit of the living God is truly, he always was with me. It's just my awareness. And I just know I'm a whole different person. And the connections and everything I have met this year, it's like what happened with my sister was just what was evil was meant, what was meant to be evil. It's like God took it and propelled me on into what I'm supposed to do with my life, to finish my life on this journey on the earth. And like I said, I'm a motivational speaker, a coach, and a trainer. But I just found out I'm a evangelist for God. And he gave me a vision 20 years ago, Disciples of the Blood of the Lamb Outreach Ministries Incorporated, in 2005 is when I incorporated. I just been carrying it around in the card, but I've been trying to be a coach. I've been trying to be a trainer. I've been trying to be everything, but I've been doing it all along, but God is getting ready to release me totally, and I'm going to go forward with it. So that's my gift for this year.
Yes, it
Being
is.
where I rightfully belong with God.
Yes. Amen. So sorry for your loss. I love how you've made a transition for yourself and gotten to an energy where you can do that work that you are destined to do. So congratulations.
Thank you
on that. And we have Zan as to up next.
Hello, everybody. And first of all, Rachel, I'm sending you a virtual hug.
Oh,
and please send me your address because I have a book of poems that might bring comfort to you. My book is called Poetic Forecast. And I want to give that to you as another gift for 2021. Okay, so receive the hug, and then please, there's the book. Gail's holding it up. Okay, so with that, I'll share. I've had so many huge gifts during this past year, and the first, and they all started with WSA. WSA, Women Speakers Association, has changed my life. I am now a two-time best-selling author. I'm a poet. I have written my second book that will be published with a small poetic press this time around. In February, it will be released the same day as our Voices 5 book. I'm beside myself. I can't stop. I've been connected to the global poetry community internationally. I've been on this stage internationally. This time last year, I didn't even want to speak. I didn't plan to speak, but because of WSA, because of Charmaine Hammond, who introduced me to a woman whose podcast I was on, and that led to the poetry community, which led to the international speaking and open mics and publications. The other big thing, and I won't take much time, I'm so full after hearing all of your gifts, after hearing Rachel's loss. I'm just so full, but I have one more thing to share. I don't know if you could see behind me, but there's a stack of books. So in addition to my own 2 books last year, I've got poems and prose included and featured in international publications. So by the time Voices 5 is published next year, my name will be in 20 publications. Thank you, Gail Watson, Laura Rubenstein, and WSA. Thank you.
Woo! Gail.
Wow. Can I echo your words, Zan? I'm full. It's we've been hearing from everybody here, and I hope the listeners watching right now, you know, we're seeing real live women, people. We're navigating heartache, we're navigating tragedy, we're celebrating phenomenal movements that we've made in our life, like we've shed our past selves. You know, I remember, and Zan, knowing where you were this time last year and where you are today is absolutely remarkable. And, you know, life can change us really quickly. We can be at the top of our game and then be dropped. We can be at the bottom of our game with lots of voices telling us we're not good, we're not worthy, and then we can free ourselves. And regardless of where we are at, what we all need to know, and what you need to know if you're watching this, is that you matter, your message matters, and that you're not alone. And if you are feeling alone, being a part of community is the secret key that changes everything for you. Being part of community will remind you that you are worthy, that it's okay if you're having an off year, if life just dealt you a bad hand this year, that community will help you get through it and get you through to the other side. And if you're somebody that's having an awesome year, it's community who celebrates you. So we're all human, and what I love about the women in this community is that you're so giving. Just listen to each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are the gift of 2021. You are the gift because you have found your voice, you own your voice, and you're sharing it with others to be those different makers, as Donna said. Different. I love that. So I want to thank you for each and every one of you. And before we go, I'd love to hear from Laura, who hosts WSAT every single week. She is so phenomenal. And Laura, after all that you do, I'd love to know what your gifts are this year.
Thank you, Gail. Oh, I'm just moved by everybody here and your gifts, and you're the gift to me as well in 2021. Knowing that I could connect with a WSA member, a Women Speakers Association member every week is just, I feel like I'm connected to a very safe place, a zone to be supported and to support others. So I'm hugely gifted, especially this year I had to take on some caregiving, and because of the community, because of the support I have in my life, I'm so grateful for. My business continued as normal, and I got to take care of people too. So that are important to me. So blessings to all. I love that, blessings to all. Michelle, thank you for that. And I'm going to put everybody on screen to give our community a big hug here. Everybody out watching, a big hug, to go into this holiday season knowing that you have a place where women care about you. And you can come join us at joinwsa.com if you like, or just keep watching our WSA TV shows every Thursday on the Facebook page.
Come on.
Thank you. Yay.
Hey, bye.
Hey.
Can we take a picture?
Happy holidays.
Oh, yeah.